Hello, my name is Timothy Fenten. I'm a Catholic young adult living in the Hudson Valley and studying at Siena College in Albany, New York. And today I'd like to share a little bit about how God's love and mercy has impacted my life. I was born into a Catholic family, and the Mass has always been an important part of my family life. But it wasn't until around the time of my confirmation that my family's faith life began to expand beyond just Sunday Mass. I had spent several of my early teenage years struggling with different issues, and I wasn't quite sure how to deal with them. And I ended up resisting my confirmation pretty fiercely, but my parents knew it was important, and they were able to guide me through to the completion of the sacrament. Soon afterward, I was invited to go on a retreat at Capuchin Youth and Family Ministries. I was even more disinterested in this than I had been in my confirmation. But again, there were several people around me who knew it was something good for me. A friend had invited me, and I didn't want to insult him by saying no, so I decided to attend the retreat. I entered into the weekend with an attitude that I just had to get through 72 hours, and then I could put the whole experience behind me and move on with my life. But something happened when I was on the retreat. I'm not sure if it happened during adoration, or perhaps during confession, or maybe even just through the community of the retreat. But I had a powerful encounter with Jesus, and I wasn't the same afterward. After the retreat, I wanted to get to know Jesus better, so I started reading my Bible every day. And because of how powerful my encounter with Jesus had been, I decided I wanted to go on more retreats, and over time, I even began to lead some of them. I kept going back, hoping I could help guide other people to an encounter like the one I had had. I began to participate more at Mass and in my church. I became an extraordinary minister of Holy Communion, someone who gives out communion during Mass. And later, I became a lector when I got to college. Service also became an important part of my faith life. Like I said earlier, I love working on retreats and helping others to encounter with Christ. I also have really enjoyed each of the past 3 years going to Harlan, Kentucky to build houses and distribute clothes to the less fortunate in one of the poorest counties in the country. When it came to my college search, I wanted to pick a school that had a great commitment to both faith and to service, and I feel I found that with Siena College. I'm constantly working on my prayer life while at home and at school. One of the most beautiful ways I've recently begun to spend time with Jesus has been daily Mass, which Siena offers each day, and even better during a school-wide free period on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. At Siena, I love serving at Mass, and I hope to attend more service trips over my next several years there. I'll be doing all this while I continue to study and hopefully learn more about myself, Jesus, and His plans for my life and future. My relationship with Jesus has very much so shaped me into the man I am today. I hope my sharing of my story of how God's mercy acted in my life can help you along your journey. May God bless you. I'll pray for each of you, and I ask you to please pray for me. Amen.